ladies and gentlemen. We're live with heavyweight contender Jermaine Franklin, signed to Salida Promotions, undefeated American heavyweight. So Jermaine, we'll start off obviously with the topic. Do you got any headphones there so it won't loop back in?
Nope. I ain't got no. I just lost my AirPods. I ain't got none right now.
All right. So today we're talking Tyson Fury's statement. He's saying that he thinks Deontay Wilder still knocks out unified champ Anthony Joshua in one round. What's your thoughts on a Deontay Wilder-Anthony Joshua fight? How do you see that playing out?
I think, me personally, I think Wilder can pull that fight out. I don't know about no first round or nothing like that, but I think if Wilder got a chance at AJ, it'd be a good battle that Wilder ends up pulling out.
For sure. So we were also discussing a side topic of who are the four kings of the heavyweight division right now. Obviously, you know you're undefeated and you want to get there, but who do you think is number one, including the champion? Not saying champion is on a different status. He's number one. Who's your top four?
I would say I got Fury at 1, AJ at 2. I'm kind of still arguably about Wilder at 3. I don't know. Honestly, I would just say those probably my top 3. So, I wouldn't even know who to give the fourth spot to.
All right, so that's been kind of the debate. Callers have been debating whether it's Andy, who holds a win over AJ, but a loss to Joseph Parker, and Dillian, who holds a loss over to AJ, but a win over Joseph Parker and other undefeated heavyweights. So it's between Dillian White and obviously Andy Ruiz. So can you pick one out of the two, or you don't think so?
I give it to Andy. If I had to pick between those two, yeah, I give it to Andy.
So you value that win over AJ?
Yeah, it's a big win over AJ. To me, it's a big win over AJ. For you to get hurt, get up and knock somebody down while you still don't have your legs, that's a big win.
Now, what about people that like to say it was a fluke since he couldn't repeat it in the rematch?
A lot of people think boxing a fluke until they get their ass in there and get hit. It's a whole different story once you're getting punched on. You know, everybody looked good, but everybody was thinking Andy Ruiz was a pushover, and he started putting that power on AJ. And people be thinking it's fake, but shit, it's real. When you get in there getting punched on, them legs ain't as strong as you think they is.
For sure. So, who are you leaning towards? I don't want to put you in a against the wall, but who are you favoring in the Wilder Fury trilogy?
I got Fury again. I caught it a couple times. I like Deontay Wilder. Don't get me wrong, but to me, Fury is the more cleaner cut boxer. You know, he could get his points. He can stay out the way, and he can score good. He can score good points. So if he's scoring and you not scoring, that's it's hit or don't get hit. We know how the game goes.
What's the key to beating a guy like Tyson? I mean, he's tall, he's long. He's shown us in the first Wilder fight he can box and keep you on the outside, and then he showed us, look, I can be a bully if I want.
I honestly like how my stablemate Otto Wallen had fought him. When him and Otto had fought, even though he still beat Otto, but Otto showed me some stuff I never really seen not too many people do. Like Otto was real aggressive. He was touching him. He was getting to the body a lot. A lot of people let Fury get in his mode and let him get comfortable, and he starts to jab you from the distance. He starts to play around with you, and Otto was not letting him get too comfortable. He made Tyson a little more uncomfortable and made him fight more aggressively. And I seen that you made him fight a little more aggressively, kind of took Tyson out of his normal game plan.
Have you seen the clips of Deontay Wilder and Malik Scott on the internet of their training together?
I seen some of them, not a lot. I think I seen like a video on the pads. I think the Wilder was looking nice. Yeah, he was throwing some straight 1-2s and stuff. But it's like I tell a lot of people though, it always looks good when nobody's in front of you. Like we perfect stuff, but when it's time to do it on a person, will it still be the same? You know. So
that's actually what a lot of professionals have been saying. Like it looks good on the pads, but how's he gonna react in sparring? How's he gonna react in a real fight? Will he revert? They're saying, will he revert back to the old Wilder? Do you believe that? Like once Tyson punches him, he going back to the old Wilder, or do you think he can stay disciplined with the game
even if
plan?
he doesn't go back to the old Wilder right away, eventually he will. Like you know, like we all got habits. We all try to make them correct them and stuff, but you know, when the pressure on, sometimes you can't control it. Sometimes you just the switch flips and you go right back to the same stuff he was doing. So like if he gets to a point to where what he's trying to do not working, I'm pretty sure he's going to go back to the old him or do some of the old stuff that he does.
For sure, for sure. So now we know that Dillian Whyte, he's been looking for an American, I guess, re-debut because he already fought in America on the Crawford undercard. But the rumor is that he's coming back to America looking for a debut. He's obviously looking for an American heavyweight. Have you gotten a call, and what do you think about a fight with you and Dillian Whyte? Do you think you're ready, or do you?
I haven't gotten a call. It was like some rumors in the wind. I haven't gotten an official call, but I feel like I'm ready. I would love to get that fight. I've been out the ring for almost 2 years. You know, I got a lot of critics, a lot of speculation. So a lot of people think like a lot of people think I'm not ready for the position I am, but you know, it's my job to prove them wrong. I had my last training camp went perfect. I was so ready to fight. I ended up catching COVID, so it slowed me back down. But yeah, I'm ready to go. I've been out the ring for 2 years. Shit, I'm feeling like I could take a lot of people on right now.
Yeah, let's talk about that. You were scheduled to fight Lou DiBella, signed and promoted fighter Stephen Big Shot Shaw on Ring City TV. I was super excited. 2 undefeated heavyweights. I was just a little bit sad that it was 2 American undefeated heavyweights fighting each other so early. But I mean, that's part of the sport. That being said, it was rumored that it was rescheduled. So it's not rescheduled anymore.
No, I mean, if it was, I haven't been brought to me to my knowledge yet.
So as far as you know, you're not fighting him any longer.
No, they haven't said anything to me about it, or Ring City hasn't got in contact with my people and said anything about it as far as my knowledge goes. So I don't think if it happens, I don't think it's just going to happen right now.
Are you afraid that you're coming into that Keith Thurman, Manny Pacquiao 2 years out of the ring? You know what I'm saying? Like right now, Pacquiao's going into the Spence fight 2 years out the ring. Thurman went into the Pacquiao 2 years out the ring. Yeah. I mean, how great can you perform? How good is going to be your timing?
So yes, it's always a worry because, you know, in game is different from practice. But all I can do to make myself ready is just train hard, get a lot of sparring, try to get my timing back. You know, basically try to knock that ring rust off in the gym.
Have you heard anything about the possibility of coming back? Because obviously your promoter got a TV deal with Showtime, so it's not like you guys don't have dates.
Right now we just been trying to go for the right people, and like we've been having a little bit of trouble right now, but boxing's starting to pick back up, so hopefully we can get something going pretty soon. Hopefully not too long, in the next couple months or so.
All right. Well, we got a question from Bo in Bama who says, are you looking forward to the new eSports boxing game? Did they reach out to you to be a part of it?
Nope. They didn't reach out to me to be a part of it, but I did see a couple gaming clips of it. I'm pretty excited. We ain't had a boxing game in a little while, and I'm a gamer, so you know, I'll be on the Xbox and stuff. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. They ain't got me on there yet, but I'll be on there in the future.
So when you say you're a gamer, do you actually go live on Twitch while playing your games?
I don't go live. I thought about streaming. I don't go live, but I play everything. I play Call of Duty, 2K, all that stuff online.
Yeah, man, you gotta listen. Ryan Garcia renegotiated his contract 2 times because of his social media following. You know, gaming is one of the biggest niches on the internet. Like if you can become a big time, I mean, Look at Logan and them. KSI was a gamer.
Yeah.
KSI was a gamer before he became this, I mean, he's obviously a man that's very talented, but he started off as a gamer. So, I would say turn your hobby into something, my friend. Let me get to Compton. Dual Ingram says, you and Jared Anderson in the ring right now. What happens? Give me details.
I think I'll beat Jared Anderson. But I think he's a good fighter, but I think I can outwork him. I can outwork him, give him some looks he ain't never seen before.
What are you basing that off the eBay fight?
Just off a couple fights. It's like some stuff I see him do. Like every boxer got flaws, but it's some stuff I see him do to where I feel like I can capitalize off of it.
Do you think you can capitalize off him now? And it will get tougher later because this is now his second camp with Fury. And obviously sparring with someone on that level has to make you better. And he posted the other day, I don't know if you've seen it, but my job is to stalk all of you and make it easier for the audience. And he posted that these were pay-per-view sparring rounds between him and Fury. So obviously he ain't going soft or trying to let Fury bully him. And he's saying like people would pay to see what he did or what was done in that session. So do you think he'll be better or he'll get better with that sparring?
I mean, he should. Everybody should get better with top of the level sparring. But boxing is a game of confidence. So you got to speak that confidence into yourself. You gotta hype yourself up. So I feel like every boxer will always say like, this is the best of everything. Like, I'm getting the best training or the best sparring or I'm doing this, I'm doing that. But you can say all you want to. You got to prove it at the end of the day.
Have you sparred, what's the biggest name? Because obviously Tyson Fury is the top of the food chain when it comes to heavyweight boxing. What's the biggest name you've sparred?
Biggest name I sparred so far. Let me see. I haven't really been to no big camps. It was a guy named Jordan Schimmel out here in Michigan. We used to spar. He fought for like a world title at cruiser. Not too many big names. I had got invited to a couple big name training camps, but COVID had stopped everything.
Weren't you invited to the Dubois? I believe, right? Was it not, or am I wrong about that?
No, I don't think I got invited to his camp. I got invited to Michael Hunter just tried to invite me to a camp.
Oh.
The last guy, what's his name? The guy that got knocked, I think. I'm trying to say the right name. The Russian guy that just fought Dylan White.
Povetkin. Yes, I remember that.
Got invited. I got into the Povetkin camp, but COVID had stopped that. I can't remember if it was Dubois or not, but somebody did try to invite me to England. I don't remember if it was Dubois or not.
I thought it was Dubois, but I guess I'm wrong. I mean, I guess I could be confusing it with Dillian though. Dillian could have, I could see why they would use you for the Povetkin fight.
Yeah. So it was like most of my camps got slowed down because of other stuff going on. But yeah, I'm open though. I'm open to go to camps.
So when you say you're Wallin stablemate, is that by promoter or by management?
By promoter.
Okay. We have James Valdez from San Antonio, Texas, who says, what's the story behind the nickname 989 Assassin?
Well, that was the name my coach gave me probably around my 6-7 fight. 989 is my city's area code, Saginaw, Michigan. So the name actually wasn't the 989 Assassin at first. It was like another nickname for the city. But when they said it, when I was coming, I was like, who the hell is that? Like, who did they call it? But after a while, I took the front part off and put the 989 Assassin. So yeah, it stuck. I like the way it sounds.
Okay. We got Brandon in Cincinnati that says, do you feel it's time to bring in a more seasoned world-class trainer?
No, I think my trainer is worse. I hear honestly, I get a lot of flack about my trainer. Everybody doubts him. You know, everybody doubts him, but I wouldn't be 20-0 if he wasn't good, or I wouldn't be where I'm at. Like honestly, that man started training me when I was 17. I lost one fight since an amateur since I've been with him, probably two.
I hear you. I hear you. So
But
definitely,
like, I mean,
but are you
honestly, I would
interested
never
in?
get rid of my trainer, but I can see like bringing somebody else in for like advice or to help around. You know what I'm saying? But I would never replace my trainer.
Mm, that's what I was gonna ask. Would you bring someone else in?
Yeah, I probably, in the future, we probably, as long as I talk to him about it and everything's comfortable, we got to understand it. I could bring somebody else around to help,
How far are you
show
from?
different insights.
How far are you from that crunk gym?
From Crunk, I'm not that Crunk's. I mean, Detroit's like probably like an hour 40 minutes.
Well, that's too long to drive for training, though.
Yeah,
But he got some heavyweights over there. You know, Salita got some other heavyweights in the
yeah, we
crunk
got
gym.
Opti and them guys out there.
Yeah.
Yep,
And,
yep.
and
Me and
then you
Opti done
got
sparred a couple times.
you obviously got Crunk Sugar Hill. I mean, if you can get him to give you a second look, and it's in the hometown, but an hour and
Sugar,
40, that's long.
every time we around Sugar, you know what I'm saying. If I ask Sugar or if he sees something, I ask him. You know, Sugar tell me, always give me good insight and stuff. Because him and my coach have known each other for a long time. They had like a relationship before me boxing and stuff.
We got big casual, man. You got to start putting where you from. But he says, "What's up, champ? If Wilder pulls off the upset in the trilogy against Fury, do you think Eddie will be willing to make a fight with Wilder? Hashtag 2-time." And I guess he means willing to make the undisputed fight.
Honestly, that's up with AJ. I don't like shitting on nobody, but I had heard some stuff in the boxing world. People was turning down contracts and stuff. So they've been trying to make this fight happen for the longest time. But it's really up on AJ. Is he gonna take the fight? Is he gonna fight, or is he gonna shy away from it? Because this fight was supposed to happen years ago.
Nice. We got Steve in the UK who says, "Hey Jermaine, thanks for coming on the show. Which fight takes you over the top and puts your name up there with the top 5 heavyweights? Is it Chisora? Is it Big Baby Miller, Michael Hunter, Philip Hergovich, etc.? And what puts you in line for a shot at one of the belts? Thanks for your time, Steve in the UK."
A big name put me up there with one of the belts. I just got to get my ranking higher. We know how boxing goes. So once I get my ranking up there, I think my record and my name will potentially give me a title shot once I'm in the rankings. And I think a couple of those guys will get me up there. Big Baby, Philip Hergovich. We actually tried to get some with Philip Hergovich. It fell through. And, it was another guy, Chinese guy, we tried to fight. Jerry Forrest fought him too. That fell through.
Oh, Big Zan. Oh, you was gonna get that fight with Jalal J from Matchroom.
Yeah, we tried to get that. It fell through. They end up fighting Jerry Forrest. So yeah, it was a couple of them guys. Like I said, like boxing is.
Bruh, you would have had to be in good shape, man. You seen that fight with Jerry and Zal?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it. It was
shout
a good
out
fight.
to Jerry, man.
Jerry yourself out, though.
Jerry came in phenomenal shape, man. He really, his stock grew with that fight. I mean, 3 times he got dropped and got back up and still was putting hands on Jalal J. I mean, I'm sad Jerry ain't get a fight since then. Like, they letting him, he should have capitalized on that momentum.
Oh, he had gotten in a little trouble.
What, for the weed, right? I think he popped for weed.
Something like that. They were saying weed or steroids or some shit. When he fought Big Baby, he got in trouble. Well, I mean, when he's supposed to fight Big Baby, he fought Carlos Taco. They said he dropped the dirty.
I mean, from what I've seen, it was for marijuana. Now, whether or not they're going to say marijuana was a masking agent, but I mean, athletes smoke marijuana. Like, it helps with your pains and shit. Even football is allowing it now. So they need to really, I mean, there's actually I can't remember the fighter, but there's one boxer who just got it's called a therapeutic exemption for marijuana, and he fought here in Florida. I'm from the tri-state area, but I just moved to Florida in January. But yeah, he got a therapeutic exemption. It's like some people just smoke, man. Like, what if you were, what's my man name? Sammy Vasquez. You know, he was in the army. He came back with PSTD or PSD. Like, my man want to smoke. He need to calm down. You know what I mean? But he's still a fighter. But anyway, we got some more questions from you here. We got Young Tigre who says, who is your current #1 pound for pound fighter in the sport right now?
In the sport? Oh, shit. I would have said Terrence Crawford, but he ain't fought in a little while. That's my guy right there. Teofimo knocked Loma off.
Oh, he got a call.
I'm trying to think because I had a couple fighters I liked.
All right, man.
I probably have to give it to Fury right now. For right now, yeah.
Wow, over Canelo.
I mean, I like Canelo, but I just want to see. I want to see him stop fighting the same people. You gotta fight somebody else for me. That shit is not. It's not interesting. You just keep beating up the. You know.
Did you watch the Charlo fight this weekend?
I missed it. I got home too late. I was pissed. I couldn't even record it. They said he did good though.
He did. It was pretty much a shutout. My man landed some shots, but it was pretty much a shutout. Let's see.
Hey, though, I just want to see somebody fight Demetrius Andre. Can we get a star?
Yeah.
To fight that girl.
I mean, we waiting to find out what happened. They offered Chris Eubank to fight. Allegedly, it was a good offer. So we got to see, does he take that? We got Coach Myers that says Jermaine Franklin is 20-0 versus you. Jermaine Franklin 20-0 versus Cassius Chaney 20-0. Sounds like a good fight to me. What's your thoughts? Thinking emoji.
Hey, so I'll take it. I ain't got no problem. You know, me and Cassius have seen each other in the amateurs.
Oh,
he cool people, we cool people. But you know, if that fight gonna get me to the next level, then I'll take it.
Nice.
It just has to make sense. You know how it goes. It just got to make sense for us. We can make it happen.
So, do you have like a projected month or date that you're trying to come back to?
I would like to come back, hopefully no later than like August or September. But I'm still like me and my promoter been in talks a little bit, but I'm just waiting on them to confirm, line some stuff up and confirm it for me.
Okay. Well, I think those are all the questions, Jermaine. I want to obviously thank you for coming on, and if you can, please give out your social media.
Okay. Yep. On my Facebook, y'all can follow me at Jermaine Franklin Jr. On my Instagram, you can follow my page. My personal page is 989 Assassin, and I have another page, Jermaine Franklin Jr.'s Boxing. And yeah, that's two of the social medias that I use the most. And I just like to tell people, like, tune in, keep watching, and I'm pretty sure I got some bomb dates that y'all not gonna want to miss in the future.
We got a last minute one here from Carl Mickens that says, what's your thought on the fight between you and undefeated Mike Polite Coffee?
Mike Coffee? I think that'd be a good fight. I just seen him I seen him fight Damani Rock. I kind of liked that fight. I liked how he was looking in that fight. He got some nice skills. I think that'd be a good fight. I just me personally as a fighter though, I get in there. I seen some stuff he like to do, so I'll try to make him do it. See if he could do it. Can he do it under pressure, or he only could do it while he relax? You know, make him uncomfortable and just try to take advantage. My whole boxing spectrum is to make people uncomfortable. If I can make you uncomfortable, you can't think correctly.
Is Coffee and Chaney fights that you would take without a tune-up? Again, you've got 2 years out the ring? Do you need something beneath them before you fight? Something like them?
I mean, I will always like a tune-up, but realistically, if I had to fight without a tune-up, you could give me a camp, give me a good camp, and I'm all right.
The Brotherhood sends a super chat and says Franklin knocks out Dillian White. So
I think so too, Brotherhood. I think I get him out of there too.
Well, once again, brother, thank you for jumping on and talking a little bit of boxing with us, man. We'd love to get you back on. As soon as you hear anything and you can announce a fight, let us know, and we'll reschedule you. And glad to have you on.
Man, I appreciate you having me on.
All right, thank you, brother. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Top contender in the heavyweight division, Jermaine Franklin. That was pretty good. Cannot complain. Shout out to him for jumping on the show.
Yo, if you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit the like, subscribe, and share. As always, if you want to support us to the next level, head over to the patreon.com/ThaBoxingVoice. We have tons of exclusive from Border Wars, Entitled, betting shows, the list goes on and on and on. But in addition to that, if you guys have questions for fighters, trainers, and promoters, this is where you can submit them. We will run out, get these questions answered, and put it back on the show just for you guys. Appreciate it. Peace.